Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Let's Play Hearts of Iron. We are going to continue on this campaign. We're working on the American invasion and we're trying to reclaim many parts of India. So let's hope all is good. Remember, this is at double speed. We've just defeated Germany. We're secured the Middle East. Our African campaign is going stronger. England is ours. And let's hope that we can sort out this supply problem in America. So yes, making solid ground than I want in the campaign, especially in America. I wish I was moving a bit faster. Yes, that division is a Mexican division that looked like an Italian one, so it caused a bit of confusion. The Battle of Philadelphia has started. I believe when we conquer Philadelphia, things shall move a lot quicker. USA pulling out of that paratrooping again, as always, and Finland has been conquered by Italy and mostly by the Soviet Union, but we get our fair share of Finland too. Definitely a minor share, but that's all good for the meantime. So the Soviet aggression on Finland has made me a bit worried. I want to put on some units on the border just to be a deterrent, because if they use automatic headquarters as well, the OI, and they will have the chart of their strength and our strength on the borders. So if we got fewer units on the border, yeah, sorry about that. So just in a quick recap, is like if we're on the border and they see our strength as being stronger, they'll be less likely to make a preemptive war against us. So it's a deterrent. So I'm just trying to get many brigades and mostly divisions on the border of the Soviet Union. And joining me today is I have a special guest called Brandon. Brandon is a Hearts of Iron player. He used to enter the tournaments, so he's just going to give us some special comments on how I'm going at the campaign.
Well, I feel like Mr. Heaton here is doing very, very, very well. I haven't really seen a player in all my experience really understand the game at such a depth. He can pull it all apart and put it all back together, and yeah, it's like he made the game himself. He's just an expert in the field. Yeah, I'm quite envious of him, really.
Oh, thank you, Brandon. He called me Mr. Heaton, even though I often go through here as Let's Play Aussie, but that's my last name. So please send those bomb threats and stalking messages directly to my home addresses. I always do appreciate it. Still continue on, we had a few more interceptors come out. We started building some more interceptors. We're finally pushing through on America a little bit. And Brandon, I've got a question for you. Do you predict that a Soviet attack might come, a preemptive Soviet attack might come on this Let's Play?
Well, it looks like that would be a clever choice. I feel like that would really, take advantage of the weaknesses.
Yeah, they definitely could move in and take advantage against us, because we don't have a lot of our troops are committed in America. So, I wouldn't surprise me too if the Soviet Empire made a preemptive attack against us, trying to do a southeast landing in America to split up the supplies, and to make the Americans pull a lot of their northeastern divisions back to their southeast. I wanted to primarily go for the west, but there's no ports out there for Italy. We ain't the British, we ain't Japan, so we can't really go for the west. So, we'd just like to thank Brandon for coming into the, I wouldn't quite call it a studio, into my bedroom, to do his voiceover. He's a great Hearts of Iron player, well known. He doesn't want to mention his username, that's fair enough. So, here I am, I'm just getting a navy set up. I've got, I think, 20 or so light cruisers coming through, so I'm going to try and compete a bit with Navy supremacy. Still going to be hard while the American has their fleet around. The Indian campaign at a stall. The American campaign, my troops are pushing too far up in Canada for my liking. I wish they'd just move west to San Francisco, but what can you do? Yes, so taking some serious heavy damage to the convoys here. America is absolutely decimating them across the sea. The British campaign is moving way too slow. But what can you do? Hopefully we can merge our southeast army with our northeast army to truly decimate America. The United States just do not have the ground troops at home. So what can they do? And just as you see, the southeast and northeast army have just merged. However, there's going to be a bit of the supply centre will now shift, so the supplies will be a bit chaos for the next month. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't cause too much issues. Manually gonna take Canada here. I want Canada out so a lot of my troops can focus on America, and just quicker if I move the armoured division myself disconnected, as you often do, it's very easy to reconnect. So every moment which goes past, America's looking weaker and weaker. Really enjoying the IC at just under 500. I've got a lot of convoys, Yes, so much IC spent on convoys and a lot on Navy troops, you know. I really would have liked to have been building up an anti-Soviet defence, but I really need the Navy. I can't give up my Navy supremacy. I have to hold on to it. I was thinking about putting extra troops in the UK as we're sort of going nowhere there, and they've retaken a bits of the south, but if America surrenders, that will become ours, and we're probably best to just go for the American surrender than pull more troops from the Europe Secure commands. You know, as you've probably seen earlier, I pulled too many from the eastern, and we had Poland rise up and rebels galore, and our IC did drop back a lot. So yes, definitely don't want to leave ourselves too vulnerable on Europe, especially the Middle East, and also the India campaign a bit short. So I'm getting encircled there. Saying 216k men were encircled in India, but that's just not true. A lot of them in Africa and some other divisions reattach themselves automatically, and it gets fixed a little later on, but that's why India appears to have more men in it than it actually does. So what can you do? And it's not a very important area, the whole India region. It is a gateway to Southeast Asia though, and also to Australia and New Zealand. So America surrendering here. I see jumping up to just under 1,000. That's 538 spare IC. That's just huge, a huge amount. Really going to give us a chance to Navy dominance. So trying to spend a lot of that IC on CAGs and ships, and especially now America is pretty much with their IC paying for all of my new land divisions. I'm building 50 new divisions, 4 brigades each of light armour, to protect ourselves against the evil communists who wish to put their agenda across Europe. It will not happen. So the battle for Canada to surrender is ongoing. Hopefully Canada will fall. And yep, it appears as we're into the green. 1 armour division. Canada has surrendered. Canada is ours. and sorry, America hasn't quite surrendered yet, but we have captured a lot of their IC. But now the IC is crashing for some reason. I'm not quite sure. Anyway, hopefully we'll finish America off in the next episode, and I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next episode. Bye.